Welcome to Soft Recaps. In today's video we're gonna dive into the 2015 movie The Boy Next Door. The movie is about a woman named Claire, a high school classic literature teacher, who had separated with her cheating husband Garrett and fell for a teenager named Noah who had moved in next door. The movie starts when Claire Peterson is having her jogging exercise. Claire reaches home and gets into arguments with her husband because of cheating on her with his secretary. Claire's best friend Vicky advises her to sign the divorce papers as soon as possible and starts her free life. Garrett comes to attend Kevin's dinner birthday party, and he takes this chance to invite them for a fishing trip in San Francisco, where he was going on a business trip. Claire denies to attend, but allows Kevin to go with his father. One day as Claire was taking Kevin at school, the garage security door gets stuck. She tries to open until she was assisted by a young body man named Noah. Noah was a nephew of a neighbor, and he promises to fix the garage door. Then Noah goes shopping with Kevin at the hardware shop. As they leave, his wheelchair uncle tells Claire about the terrible death of Noah's parents. On their way to the store, Noah reveals to Kevin that he will soon join the same college. At the store, Kevin tells Noah about the crush he had with a beautiful college girl who worked in the store named Allie, but he was too scared to even look into her face. Noah convinces him to talk to her. In the due course, his school bullies on sketchboard, headed by Jason Zimmer, enter the store, embarrassing him in front of Allie Callahan. The following day, Claire invites Noah to have lunch with him at her home. In the discussion, Claire talks about her literature lesson, and Noah shows much interest. At night, Claire gets ready to go for a dinner date as she looks into the window and sees Noah necked in his room. Noah sees her, and she runs behind the window curtains. At the dinner time, Ethan, Vicky's boyfriend, and his friend Cooper try to undermine Claire's classic literature. Claire tries to defend her side. As the argument gets heated, Claire decides to leave the dinner date before time. Reaching home, she gets a call from Noah asking for help on how to defrost a chicken in the microwave. Then Noah begs Claire to come in and assist her to cook it nicely. Claire accepts and goes to Noah's home, cooked the chicken, and ate together happily. Noah starts showing his sexual attraction to Claire, which Claire took as a joke. She decided to move back home. Noah grabs her and starts to kiss her lips, making her submissive. The whole night Noah claps Claire Joyce. In the early morning, Claire regrets what had happened the last night. Claire tells Noah that it was a mistake and it will never happen again. This makes Noah so emotional and angry, he then beats the walls and chases Claire out of the house shamelessly. Her son Kevin and Garrett come back from the trip and have lunch together. Suddenly Noah comes to join them and teases Claire to tell them what happened when they were away. Claire responds that there was a much wind storm at night, to which Noah compliments sarcastically. The following morning, Claire starts her fast day at school. At the same time, the school principal comes in and informs her that a new student, Noah, was joining her class. He shows her the email that she wrote requesting him to let Noah join her class. The same day, Noah takes Kevin into the woods to teach him shooting range. He then sets up a line of oranges and tells Kevin to shoot them as a way of revenging on his father for infidelity conduct. Noah then manipulates Kevin to join the boxing club to blow off his frustration. Suddenly, Kevin gets convulsions during the punching lessons. Noah rushes to Kevin's lockup and grabs his fast aid EpiPen. He saves him by injecting it through his thigh. Claire received flowers from Vicky, thinking that they were from her ex-husband Garrett. She then calls him, which confirms to her that he knew nothing about the flowers. She then goes to the gym and gets into heated argument with Noah, cautions him never to buy her gifts again and stop turning Kevin against his father. The boxing trainer Mike notices them from the corridor and asks Claire if everything was okay, but he is stopped by Claire from getting involved. Claire begs Noah to start over and forget what happened, to which Noah agrees. The scene then changes, showing Kevin at the hardware store asking Allie for an outing at the movie theater. Claire comes back from dinner with Garrett. He then grabs her and kisses her, trying to go beyond. Claire tells him that she was not ready for it and she needed more time. Witnessing all this, Noah gets furious and delusional. She confronts Claire early morning and blames her for what she did with Garrett at night. Claire tries to caution Kevin to stay away from Noah, calling him a bad influence, to which he denies and goes to school with him. At school, Noah gets into a fight with Kevin, bully Jensen, beating him so badly. Assistant Principal Vicky comes in to save the situation, but he is pushed away by Noah. Noah is then taken to the office where Vicky finds out that he did not have any school transcripts in his file because he was expelled for gross misconduct from his previous school. Noah insults Vicky and she raises her hand to slap him, but he grabs her hand. She then expels him. The movie then changes, showing Kevin getting ready for a date with Allie. Claire escorts her to the date and leaves Kevin with Allie to enjoy their time. She goes to the restroom and sees broad letters on the wall saying "I enjoyed Claire Peterson." Noah comes from the corner and grabs Claire, trying to force himself onto her. She kicks him in the lower part and tells him to stay away from her family. The next morning, Claire reaches at school finding all her students locked out. She opens the door and finds thousands of her pictures making out with Kevin covering the whole classroom. She plugs the printing machine and tries to clean up the whole mess. The school principal gets involved and opens the door for the students. He then tells her that he is concerned about her behavior, which is causing a lot of alarm at school. He also tells her about his argument with Noah in the boxing gym. Garrett picks up Kevin from school and endeavors to give him his car back home. Kevin drives it so wildly as a way of showing his anger to his father. The car fails to brake until his father helps him to crush it into container waters besides the road. Seeing the damage on the car, Claire questions Kevin and Garrett what happened to the car. They decline to tell her the truth, saying they are fine. He finds them watching TV with Noah. They invite her to sit, but she informs them that she has stuff to load in the fridge. Noah follows her to the kitchen pretending to look for chips. Claire questions him about the photos that he put in the classroom. He grabs her from behind, but Claire pushes him away. He intimidates her that he recorded the video of the night together, and if she wants, she had to go with him at his house again. Noah also promises her that he is going to tell the whole truth between them to her son Kevin. That very night, Claire goes to Noah's house and asks him for the tab, but he tells her that he can only give her the tab after having a happy moment with her. Noah tells her that the video is the only proof of their love. He tries to kiss her, but Claire slaps him and gets out. The following morning, frustrated Claire tells the truth to Vicky and asks her for help. Vicky comes up with a plan and tells Claire to go to Noah's house and search for the tape herself. The following morning, Noah is seen following Claire's car thinking she is inside, only to realize later that was Vicky. Vicky then calls Claire and informs her that to get out because Noah was headed back home. Claire uses that time and enters Noah's house, searches for the video all around. She finds a hidden camera in the table clock. She follows the wire leading her into the basement, where finds monitors and thousands of her photos all over the place. She opens up the laptop and finds the video file and deletes all the files. She also finds out hidden documents show car brakes designs, which confirm to her that it was Noah who messed with Garrett's car brakes. As she gets out, Claire meets Noah's uncle, who screams in fear. She then runs back to her home. She calls Vicky and tells her all what she found on Noah's laptop in the basement. Scared, Claire hears the knocks on the door, thinking it's Noah. She gets a kitchen knife for protection, realizing after that it was Kevin. The scene then changes, showing Noah attacking Vicky at her home. The next day, Claire goes to meet the detective who worked on Noah's father's accident and took her to crushed car. Claire notices that it was the same car she found on Noah's laptop, the 2006 Minute van. Noah then calls Kevin to meet him at Vicky's house. He ties her on the chair and gags her. Claire calls Vicky to inform her that Noah must have been behind his parents' car accident. Noah uses Vicky's records to reply and calls Claire at the house. Claire arrives at the house calling Vicky. She tries to put on the light, but wires were already cut by Noah. She uses her phone torch searching for Vicky. She gets scared by Vicky's cat and falls on the ground. Vicky's body falls on her from the closet, and she realizes she had been cut by the throat. She runs back to her car screaming, and tries to call 911. Noah appears mysteriously, and grabs her to come out of the car. He confirms to her that he killed his parents, but he loved his mother, that's why he was protecting her. Noah narrates to her that he cut the brakes of his father's minivan to finish them all with his mistress. He then takes Claire to a warehouse where he had hidden Garrett and Kevin tied. Noah intimidates to kill them all unless Claire accepts to love him and stay together. Claire hits Noah with a metal, he falls down, and she then rushes to untie Kevin. Noah gets up and hit her down, he pulls her and then pushes her to the wall. Noah then gets a can of petrol and sprays it on Kevin and Garrett, then pulls out the lighter to burn them. Claire pushes him and the warehouse gets on flames. Garrett gets himself down and grabs Noah by the throat. Noah gets his gun and shoots Garrett. Crying Claire then runs to check on Garrett thinking he is dead. Claire stabs Noah in the eye using Kevin's EpiPen. Noah screams and starts shooting wildly. She then runs to untie Kevin once again. She fights him again, pressing her thumb in the wounded eye. Noah screams harder and beats her down. Kevin manages to untie himself and hits Noah from the back with a piece of wood. He gets the wood from him and beats him down too. Noah gets his gun again, getting back in control. Claire calls him and tells him, "You're not a hero." She then pulls the lever that drops the old engine on Noah, killing him instantly. Claire and her son then get Garrett and run out of fire. Reaching out paramedics and the police attend to them, taking Garrett in the ambulance. Thanks for watching Soft Recap. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share.